Hey everybody, welcome to the Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And today we're going to be reviewing the film Anomalisa, which is an adult animated film. Don't be confused because it's animated. It's not for children.
It is not for children. This is the most not for children movie I've ever seen, I think. Okay, it's stop motion animation.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very creative in that way.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that part. It didn't bother me at all. The puppetness of it. It's who's the guy? The creator.
Oh, Charlie Kaufman.
Charlie Kaufman. Yes, he has done a lot of other things.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Yeah, which was really good. And yeah, so he's quirky kind of guy. The story is it's disconcerting about this guy, and he's a semi-famous kind of author, and he's staying out of town, and he meets this woman, and there is extramarital things going on. I think he's married, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And it is very graphic about his night with this woman. It's a good movie in that it is a well-told story.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It is not, I don't think it's making any kind of moral accolades, or it's not trying to tell you how to be, or it's just very slice of life of this situation and this guy and what he has chosen to do that night. It's a well-made story, well-made movie. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't want to see it again. It is very adult, and there you go. I got nothing.
Okay. I really, really liked Anomalisa. Like, I very, very much. And what I did like about it is that I thought it was trying to tell you a moral of society. Like, this is what society's like.
Yeah, well, that's what I meant. A slice of life. This is very
well, it's like, this is what everyone's like. They all have
realistic about that.
The same voice.
Yeah.
And so it's everyone, they all could be any person. And after a while, everyone you get to know becomes the same thing to you, in a sense, what this is saying. And so even if this young and fun and new person comes along, they have the same type of thing. So I actually think it's a really big supporter of like not having extramarital affairs, because it's kind of like this idea of like, oh, I'm having trouble with my wife, and then this new person is shiny and new, but eventually you're going to have the same type of troubles if you don't work on that. The issues you have, those issues travel with you to this extramarital affair. And eventually they become that same voice that your wife or husband or whoever became. And so it's actually, and for me, like more a sign of like work on the problems so that you can get to know this person and get past that problem that you have, instead of just looking for it in someone new who eventually is going to be the same problem as it was before. And so I like the deeper moral idea of it. I like that it was something in society.
Yeah.
I thought it was so well made. I love Charlie Kaufman. It was so well made. I thought the sex scene, though very graphic for animation, was one of probably the most accurate sex scene I had ever seen. Like that's what sex is like. It's not like, I don't know, some kind of mother movie. But I thought it was really. I saw it with my wife too, and both of us were like, that was a really good movie, like, and very realistic. Like, this is real life. And I just like this idea of this guy. And it's funny because Charlie Kaufman's such a smart man. It's funny to think, like, here's this guy who's going to talk to employees about being a good customer service and treating each person individually, when he himself struggles with the idea of anyone being individual because they're all the same to him.
Right, yeah.
And so it's just good. It's just good if you like that, like, intellectual, like, what are we really trying to say in this movie? And I think this movie means to say something. I liked it better than Inside Out for that reason. Is that I thought it was really trying to say something. It was trying to be something different than, I don't know, just another movie. But I really enjoyed it. I think Inside Out will win, and it's beautiful. It's shiny and pretty.
This is up against
for best animated film,
yeah.
And it's shiny and pretty. Inside Out is, and it's Disney
Pixar.
And Pixar.
Yeah.
But that does not always mean that it's good, okay? I saw Cars 2 also. And so, I don't know. I really liked Anomalisa, but it definitely is not for children. And it's definitely not for everyone. Like, Inside Out can be loved by almost anybody.
Absolutely.
But Anomalisa, won't be because some people will be
because
put
of that
off by it.
aspect. Yeah, they'll just
Yeah.
yeah, and the language. I mean, it's just not G rated. That's
No.
all. I mean, that's how it is.
And anyway, I really liked it though. I would recommend anyone who is an adult and wants to see a film that is more. It's kind of like what animation can also do. We could try to put it in this box of like animation means a kids movie, but this isn't a kids movie at
no.
all, and it's a well-made movie, but it's animated and it's for adults, and so I think
Do you
it's
think he
worth
could have
seeing it.
done the same thing with real actors and not?
You know, yeah, I mean, yeah, it would have been different though, and I think you can't have everyone doing the same voice when it's live action or it looks super
It
fake.
looks dubbed.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause it would
and
have to be
so
dubbed.
and
And everybody's dubbed in an animated movie.
if you know how stop action works, is that the part of the face around here that like does the motions and movement if you're going to have your stop animation figures talk has to be changed all the time, and so there's always like a line around here in every stop animation, but in post they usually fix it. Like if you watch Chicken Run or something like that, they're going to be you're not going to see
They
that
take
line
him
because
out.
it's all. But they didn't take him out in this movie. I think again going back to the whole thing of everyone like being the same, really.
Right. Yeah.
And so you could have done that really in the same kind of way either. So no, I thought.
Yeah. I was just thinking with the voices.
Yeah, I think in stop action was the right. I think animation was the right way
Yeah.
to tell this movie, and then I don't think there was another way to do it as well. So I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it as much. I got the deeper stuff and I liked that part about everybody had the same voice except this one lady. And then he got to know that one lady and then she had maybe this is a spoiler. But
Spoiler
then,
alert.
yeah, sorry. But then she kind of blends into that same voice that everybody has and that was a good part of the story that was endearing about it, but okay.
I like it. And I saw Charlie Kaufman afterwards. He was there talking after I saw the movie.
Oh, you saw.
And so,
Okay. Did he answer questions and stuff?
yeah,
or
it
did
was.
he just
He answered questions afterwards and talked about it, and he's just an interesting guy. I think he's kind of. It's very. If you like Woody Allen and you like Charlie Kaufman, then you're gonna like this movie. That's exactly.
Yeah.
Charlie Kaufman is like a young man's Woody Allen, and so very similar in their mind of like. I'm gonna say something about society, but in this odd way. And some people are gonna love it, and some people are gonna hate it. And that's
I like that. I like that.
Go.
Here's what I want to say,
That's
and either you're
go.
going to get it or you're not going to get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go. Anomalisa.
Anomalisa.
Bye.